When the sun rises, they sing. When people are having their morning coffee, they sing. When you are having lunch, they sing. When the afternoon gets hot, they sing. When the sun is setting, they sing. When the evening gets darker and darker, they sing. Then you would know the season has come. It is the mid of August, and they are celebrating Shade. It seems like the men's August belongs to women.
Women are the basic element of nature. Men come next. So men will be there to admire and to appreciate, to support and to help. But basically, nature and the women are the same and the origin of life.
Here in Seguda, it is common to see young girls singing and dancing everywhere in a group of their age. This festival is celebrated in different parts of Amhara region called by different names. In Lalibela, they call it Ashenda. In Rayagobo, they call it Solal. And here in Seguda, it is called Shade. Shade is a long green plant which the ladies hang on their waist. There are different arguments in this regard. Religiously, Shade marks the end of the 2 weeks fasting Tzome Filseta of the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, and girls celebrate Shade to honor the Virgin Mary like the apostles did, because it is believed that the apostles move like the plant Shade on the waist of the girls. On the other hand, the legend says there were a young girl who was praying every day for the safe return of her father from the war. And when he came home safe, she sang and danced euphorically, and the month happens to be August. Some people said women are bonded to nature, and this is a ritual to express their gratitude for Mother Nature.
Some associate it with Christian celebrations of the Filsata or the New Year, but I'm of the opinion that this has been there for long. But in fact, you can associate it. You can make some associations with religion. But normally, it's been there. It has been there for long. So it's basically a harvest celebration, a New Year's celebration. It's a celebration of nature. It's a celebration of joy, of being human, of aliving, of growing, of being young. That's how I see that.
Ashenda
This festival was celebrated by ladies of all age for generations. For that big day, girls buy different jewelry for personal adornments. They buy like cross pendants, earrings, bracelets, anklets, dresses, shoes. They do their hair according to their age. They do everything they can to look beautiful based on their tradition and their cultural values. And this is how they look, so colorful and enchanting. On the celebration day, you can simply look at a girl and guess her age, social class, and marital status. It goes the same for the guys too. On the Shade celebration in Segoda, you don't have to ask people what age they are. Like you can just look at the girl and you can guess because of their pendants they have or the hairstyle and the dresses they wear. For example, I have like this kid. What's your name?
My name is Sanat.
Sinat. Sinat have like a cross pendant over here. It is one. So we can see like she's a kid. But here, beautiful young lady, she have two pendants, cross pendants. So we can see like she is around or above 18, around a years, right? And we can see like her hair. Do you have, like this is the sign of that she's not married. But when they are married, the shaved part will be like full and they will have a hair. And here, the shaved hair will be like wider because they're a kid. When they grow up, they will be like minimized or like coming like closer and closer. Then when they get married, it is full. Like you can do your hair like this. The kids wear this thing. What is this thing? What is it? Mindano here. Zagol. Just zagol. Thank you. What is this thing? Sindid. We call it sindid. The kids didn't wear this thing. The kids wear the zagol, and the youngsters or the young lady wears this thing. And they have like a different dress, as you see. And this is decot. And you have the decot too? No, because you are a kid, you don't wear decots, right? Yeah, because you are a kid, you don't wear decots. So like you can see the girl and how she wear and how she do her hair, and you can guess her age, like or what social class or social status does she have. And here on my hand, this is marda. When a woman or a lady has this, that means she's engaged. So like she's going to get married. So nobody is going to hit on her. So I have here a kid. What is your name?
My name is Habtu Adarajo.
Habtu Adarajo. He is a shepherd. Shepherds in this area in Segoda and wogemera zone wear like this, What is this made of? Is that begno fielno? Oh, so like this is the skin of a goat. And it's like you can see, turn around. You can see like it's handmade and like they're like, it is beautiful. They're trying to make it like attractive. So the shepherds around here in Segoda and other wogemera zones or woredas in wogemera dress like this, and it's so beautiful and like attractive. And here I have a young guy. What is your name?
My name is Mangisketa. My name is Mangisketa.
Mangisketa. So like the youth of or like the young men wear like this. What is this thing?
Shanta.
You call it a bag. What is the use? Okay, it is made of like a goat skin and it's handmade, I think. And it is like for packing lunch, like it is like a lunch box, like a traditional, a cultural or a handmade one. And you have like a comb over here. And did you do your hair? Oh, they do their hair like this for the celebration of Shade, but they will have like a different kind of hairstyle for everyday wear. So like you have like this short and shirts. So that's good. You look good. Men in this day act as an escort for the girls. While escorting them, they will check the girls out. They will have the chance to show their interest to the girls that they were hitting on. If a guy is interested in one girl, he will approach her and grab a single shade from her waist. Then, if she tore the shade and throw it away, that means she's not interested. And if she keeps that single shade, that means he's fortunate and he will get the girl. Then you will ask her parents for her hand to get engaged. The girls go to the place where Shade is celebrating to join other groups. Most of the lyrics in the Shade song is appreciating the guys and expressing their happiness. They can sing about how handsome he looks, how charismatic he is, how brave he is. And on the contrary, they mock the lazy guys by saying what a loser he is, how ashamed they are for him, and so on. And finally, they will sing about how they are going to miss this season too. Thinking to register the festival as an intangible heritage in UNESCO, it's also celebrated as a regional level in Bahar Dar for the first time. And it seems like it needs a long way to preserve, promote, and impress Shade as a country level.
I've come today to come to the festival, and I've also met our colleagues in the Culture and Tourism Bureau of the region, and then I will go and meet them again in Bahar Dar to sort out this conference we're going to organise next month. And so it's really to try and make Ethiopia's wonderful culture more useful for socio-economic development and helping the livelihood and the development of the country.
It should be preserved. I think it should rather be guarded. No one should come inside. I think this is a region where you will find original culture, language, and everything. It's not diluted. I think no one should come around. It should be preserved, or we should fight for that.
I think that's a very good idea. For example, the last one was the one in Oromia. And I think this is good, but also we are supporting the region to support the inscriptions on the World Heritage List itself. So we are at the moment preparing a nomination for the medieval cave churches, which I think will be very good. And we're suggesting that the Lalibela site should be expanded to include more of Lasta, and also that Lake Tana should be a cultural landscape. So I'm just here to see the Culture and Tourism Bureau, and we're going to plan a big conference about this at the beginning of next month. So the Amhara region has 700,000 euros, and with that it's restoring their traditional water supply to the Fassel baths in Gonda, restoring the Gonda Cinema Hall as a cultural centre, supporting the cultural group in Gonda. The cultural group in Lalibela has been formed, and we're developing the museum and the library and the auditorium in the Lalibela Cultural Centre as a resource where people can hold events. I think it's great. I think this is a wonderful, intangible cultural heritage asset that needs promoting. I mean, I was the only foreigner here today, wasn't I? But this is something that many people would be interested to see. I think there's a lot of tourism assets here that need really much more promotion. So that's why we're helping with the Cave Churches World Heritage nomination. And doing that, for example, we've been realising that there's a whole new group of rock-hewn churches in South Wollo, which are not really in the literature. Nobody goes there. There are no tourists in Wollo, but it's wonderful. And here also the countryside is wonderful, the culture is very interesting. So what's needed is to really diversify the tourism attractions in the Amhara region. I think the Amhara region is wonderful, and I hope that many more people will come to see how wonderful it is.
After a whole day celebration, they will go home wishing to see their friends the coming year. Already missing August. The most known song, Ashkara Babaye. Good luck taking out this song out of your head.